Please.
Okay, you're racist.
He's combining a microphone with idiocy.
Enough about me. Let's talk about Amy.
Well, what do you want to ask Amy Schumer? We're just getting to know her.
I want to
First
hear
time on our
about
show.
her comedy special.
When is the special
That's
air?
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
Yeah.
Which is how long from now? We're in March.
A couple weeks.
About 2 weeks?
2 weeks from Friday, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah, so mark your calendars.
Yeah, we'll check out
Thank
Amy
you.
Schumer on Comedy Central. She's hilarious. You
Thanks, guys.
you bang guys on the road when you're single?
You know what? No, not really. Unless
Why not?
Unless shit's really hit the fan. Like if I'm hooking up on the
Really?
road, something bad is going on.
No desire?
in my life. It's hard. I mean, like it's so much easier for male comics, especially
why
if
I
they
ask.
drink. If they bang a waitress after the show, no problem.
Yeah.
If she opens her mouth and she's dumb, they're like, "What? I'm leaving town Sunday." But for me, it's like once a guy opens his mouth, if he's like retarded, you're like, okay, it's over. My vagina shuts like a steel trap.
Wow.
Thank God I've got that other hole. Like, thank God. But it's an issue. It's an issue. Yeah.
See, it's weird. It's like being in a male-dominated business. Like you got to deal with a lot of creepy shit. That is one thing women have to deal with. The guys don't. There's a lot of creepy shit that comics do. Like, hey, I could maybe we could. It's like.
Oh, really?
But you know what, comics, like, if a comic's a good comic and they've been around, they're cool usually. It's the, like, bookers or the club owners who treat you like you're a novelty
Hey,
act.
honey.
He's just going to come and just bleed all over the stage. You're like, no, like, I'm a comic. Can you just they'll, like, bring me on stage, like, this next lady, like, I'm going to do magic, you know? I'm like, can you just bring me up like a comic, you know?
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, the
Don't you-
bookers.
Next, we have a comedian.
Right. This lady's funny, and everyone just gets ready for hatred and like to throw tomatoes.
Piss break.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, here we go.
Or our next act is really hot. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Norton.
Well, that's,
And they all expect Jim, and then I walk out. Everybody puts their dicks away and gets ready to be disappointed. Yeah, but yeah, the sexual harassment is, but it's the kind of thing that I'm like, I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. I'll be like, that booker didn't even stare
It
at my
never
ass.
goes
Am
away.
I losing it?
It never
It
goes
doesn't?
away.
I'll
no.
be an
You
80-year-old
never
bag
have to-
lady.
yeah, someone will be trying to fuck you.
Oh, I hope so. Let's hope.
It's just the way men
That's a
are.
nice compliment.
Let's pray.
That's
Wonderful.
a nice compliment you just
Was
gave
it a
me.
nice compliment?
Thank you.
Yes.
As an
Men will
80-year-old.
always try to fuck you, even at 80. Remember that.
Oh, my dreams.
Did you, were you promiscuous growing up? A little bit?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, in college, like, I had 3 strong years where I did a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Where girls are like, what's your number? You know, like, how many? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, my sister, like, brings out a calculator. She's like, I'll handle this one. I'm like, but yeah, it was like I had a boyfriend, and then I had 3 years. I was like, this is probably when I should do this. And the thing is, in college, I was just drinking my own body weight and eating it. So I
great.
was like another 15 pounds that I am now, running around wearing like animal print and a tube top, being like, all right, boys, let's do this. And
Wow.
I had no idea. I've
So
never.
what was the criteria for, like, getting in your pants back then? Did you need a sense of humor,
It was
maybe
usually
some good looks?
Oh no,
Drugs?
No.
booze?
One time I slept with a guy because he walked up to me in a bar and was like, "When did this guy get here?" And just pointed down, and he had an erection. And I was like, "That's hilarious. Let's do this."
When did this guy get
that worked.
When it worked.
That is a great line.
We wound up dating. Like, we lived together for a while. It was obviously a horribly abusive relationship in the end. But I miss it.
Wait, is that what he pointed?
He goes, "When did this guy get here?" Then double pointed down to his penis.
both index fingers. Just
And I-
pointing
yeah.
down.
This guy.
I was like, "Can I buy you a drink?"
He is brilliant.
That's
Yes.
great.
That's
Yeah.
a keeper.
Do you know how inspirational that is to men all over that actually worked
I
once?
know.
No, oh my God, do not try
Don't
this, man.
try it,
Do
no.
not try this.
Not
Unless
this
she's a
thing,
comic. Unless she's a comic.
Yeah. True. Wow. Damn. Did you
I wasn't
enjoy yourself or just feel guilty?
What, after sleeping with
Yeah,
guys?
like you know.
Oh, yeah. It was because my self-esteem was rock bottom. That's why
Why
I
is
also have
that?
a lower back tattoo. It just happens. It just happens. Like, when you're 18, you know, you're coming from high school where you had a good handle on things, and then you're, like, thrown back in. I went to Towson, which was, at the time, voted the Playboy's hottest. So I was competing against 9,000 other girls, most of them from
Where's
Maryland.
Towson? Oh, it
in
is
Baltimore.
Maryland.
Yeah.
There's a horrible
Yeah.
gig there. Tracy's at the Bowman in Towson, Maryland,
never
off
did it.
695.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Great. Can you get
Was it
Can you get me
racially?
in?
Was it racially diverse?
Yeah, not. I haven't been racially diverse,
No.
but it was. Yeah,
Thank God.
I just don't want my stock to go down.
Yeah. They call that damaged goods.
Is that what they call it? I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep my stock up.
You're not damaged goods, right?
All like
No,
this.
you're
not
good.
no.
She's
yeah.
still good.
I've never gone to the dark side. I've thought about it.
You know, it's,
I don't shy away from that porn.
Certain websites I go to that talk about women that have gone in that direction. They call the women coal burners
Wow, I like it.
because it's like putting coal in the coal burning stove. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. The guys at the cellar, the black guys call me pure uncut cocoa because I'm just scared to do it because, you know, the phrase, like, once you go black, your parents don't talk to you anymore. It's hard. I don't think it's worth it. It might be. I'll find out. I'll probably find out eventually.
All you have to do is watch a few episodes of First 48 or Forensic Files or stuff like that and just see how those relationships go.
Okay,
It's usually the guy in an interrogation room and the girl in a shallow grave.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Oh, the great shows, believe me.
I've gotten into some of the interracial porn. Me
too.
I never liked it before, but I do like to see a white vagina wrecked.
Why does it
upsets me.
Interracial porn's all right.
No, it upsets me to watch. I can't watch
Really?
it.
Why?
Yeah,
Either way.
I just don't like watching. No, the white guy with the black girl, that's take it or leave it.
That's
kind
under
of
comedy.
thing. But like
Yeah,
the
you're
black
like,
guy and the
stop
white
wasting
girl,
her time.
I just sit there and think like, oh, what happened?
Really?
Yeah.
You can't get past that?
I'm horribly racist.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, I just can't.
He at least admits it. Most people don't,
can't,
Amy, so
I
that's
can't
refreshing.
look at that, and you know, if that's what you're into, whatever. Go ahead, have a pisser. But I can't watch it on video without getting like angry.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, like, is he giving her sickle cell? I don't know how it works. I'm not a doctor, but it looks like it's an option.
That looks dangerous.
It's really dangerous.
And we got to get into the shoplifting.
Yes?
I was in Atlantic City, and Amy was telling me about her past, and she was a big shoplifter.
Dude, I didn't even
Really?
until you
A
just
big
said that. I didn't even
shoplifter.
know that about you.
Oh, yeah.
She
You're
was
a bad girl.
She was.
I'm a bad seed.
Yeah. Where do we go with this? I mean, where did the shoplift? When did it start?
I started like stealing things. Like when I was the first time I was arrested was in the San Francisco.
The first time. But you didn't hear. The first time.
I thought my record was clean. I did that show Last Comic Standing, and they were like, okay, the lawyers do a background check. So I had a lawyer friend of mine check me out. He's like, no, you're good. But the NBC lawyers were like, okay, let's walk through your past. And I was like, okay, this is embarrassing.
Memory lane.
At first I was just stealing like things. It was really just for the adrenaline. It wasn't like I was stealing like shot glasses or
You don't
T-shirts
need
or
'em,
bathing
yeah.
suits. Yeah, it was just, and then it became, I was kind of like, I had runners. Because you could return things for cash at this place in Baltimore. You could just return things, and they would just, without a receipt, anything.
Wonderful. In
So I did
Baltimore?
it enough.
Great.
I mean, you could go in and be like, this was $1,000, and they give you cash. Like it's Vegas. So then I started having my friends in college. I'd be like, okay, you return this for me, and I'll give you $20. So they would hand me $500, and I'd be like, here's for your troubles. It was
Wow.
bad. Kenny right now is like the cop in him just wants to kill me.
Yeah.
No. Cop in him wants to steal just like that.
Yeah, so I wound up being arrested when I was like 21 or 22.
First time?
No, but this time it was like
That was the big
not
one.
just
Yeah,
disturbing the
she had a
peace.
big one.
It was grand larceny.
Yeah.
And that's an adult
Where did you steal
and
them?
everything.
Just like a lot of stuff from Bloomingdale's.
Okay.
And it was like, but I was with my cousin, and she was like really emotionally disturbed at the time, and she had a shoplifting problem too. So we were in the back, and like this guy comes back, you know, really cocky, like he's wearing my boots, and he's like, "So, why'd you steal from my store?" And I was just trying to make her laugh. I'm like, "Well, Mr. Bloomingdale," and what they do is they lay out everything that you've stolen, so they can like find out how much it is. And I'm like looking over, like, where were you gonna wear that? You know, just like trashing what each other was taking. So yeah, but I didn't wind up, you know, serving any.
Wait, how did it work? I haven't gotten stopped in so many years. So you're putting all this stuff in a bag?
I would, yeah, like just bring it, maybe 2 of it into the dressing room, and then take the tags off, and you know, leave something in there, and
Isn't
then
that so obvious,
walk out with a shopping bag for years and years. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, I would literally say at least $100,000 worth of stuff.